Hello? Is everything working? My power, I heard literally the stereotypical sound of like a loud power, like something touching a power line. I heard that outside. It was super loud, and then everything went dark. Everything seems to be back, I think. The fact you can hear me is a good sign, of course. No idea what it could have been, but setting up the fan. All right. So while I get everything launched again, I'm gonna put the video up again. Hopefully everything stays fine while I... Yeah, I'd assume that'd be traumatizing, yeah.
Don't go making me now.
I want you to change your combat style.
Shut up, bitch. Let's get a good 8 hours and then wake up and get busy. Oh, hey. Sleeping in your bed with my old man companion. How do I know if I'm gay?
I want you to just kill everybody.
That means go in murder mode. Life goes on. I'm so sorry for what to do.
We cool?
I'm gay.
All right. Happy for you. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Let's see. So
Little baby size.
grabbed all that.
Little baby sized bit of shit.
Introduce yourself to the nice lady. That
You're
pisses.
not doing anything later. You want to watch me go swimming? Oh, I will hurt you so good.
He'll wake up. Just gotta give him a moment.
Where the fuck is me?
Get on the train! Get in, move in! The Cuban Games begins
I have a bomb.
What?
I'm on a train with roughly 30 people and I have a bomb. Hello, officer, I have a bomb. I have a real explosive device. America closed down the burger. America is bullshit. Commandante, I'm ready.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh, okay. Why would you get close on purpose? I'm gonna close my eyes. Bye. You get to live.
So stay here and look that.
Oh, that's right, the bomb threat. We have to go. I'm a retired music producer.
Really? Do you have any beats you can show me?
No, I was a jazz producer. You was a boat. You was a boat with a boat.
James Randall.
Oh, hello. What? Oh, it's... Hop on this scooter.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't doing there.
You guys live on this block?
Yeah.
I caught this dude
Yeah.
breaking into houses.
What? That's not true at all. Guys,
He kept saying British people, like he was putting air quotes around it.
no,
He's like, I'm breaking into these British people's houses.
So you were trying to say we're like barely
Yeah.
out
No,
of
no,
shit.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no.
He was saying that shit.
That's not.
Let's see if I can.
I won't let this guy break into your houses anymore.
You're tough, bro. Thank you so much.
You Adam?
Yeah, my name's Adam.
Get on.
Okay.
I just
You
caught.
delivered another
I
person.
just caught this guy down the street breaking into houses.
What the heck? I wasn't robbing houses.
You need to get
grab
the
that.
Sorry, guys.
What do you want me to do? Just run over the fences and everything. We got a runner. We got a runner.
All right. Pardon me.
Sorry.
Okay, Anyone with crit
Yes.
rate.
How are you, James? Long time
Mega
no
Not
attack.
good.
Okay, there's that one.
Good. What's wrong?
God. Oh my god.
James, what's wrong?
Please just don't stab me and I'll marry you.
Oh, I see you met my niece, young man.
Where do we need to go? Just please.
Where are you going?
I mean, I'm looking for news to film right now.
Ooh, nice.
Nightcrawler. You kill someone and then you report it to the news.
Okay, you want me to film it? Just don't
Yeah.
stab me. Okay, action.
My name is Ian Randall. I'm 21 years
Hello,
old. from New
Jane.
York. Shut the fuck up. 21, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
I gotta go. Leo, get in the van.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing? I don't know what you're thinking, but how about I give you this
Okay,
book
what is
while we're at,
happening?
like a down payment?
Marry me.
One moment.
Uncle James?
I fucked up. Just kidding, I'm fine.
Let's see.
I got my lease for the new house, so... Jesus Christ, I genuinely jumped! America.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we just landed on your uncle! Ricky!
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, his head's a little
sir,
smushy. He fell on his head.
Uncle James, can I throw
I'm
it?
trying to see what else I can
no,
do.
There you go. He was a troubled young man. I think he got crossfaded. Mixing marijuana and alcohol is lethal. They say it can explode your head, as you can see.
Ooh. Looks like someone else injecting him.
Probably
with
improve
what seems
this.
to be a moonshine.
Yo! Yo,
Go
what?
get drunk like the rest of
That's
us, you
such a
hippie
good
stoner
roll.
son of a... Yep.
He was crossing, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he did it to himself.
It's a crazy
Looks like
good
someone did it
roll.
to him.
What was that, James?
What?
What was that?
What was that?
What?
Nothing. Stay here. I'll give you some space.
Absolutely.
Who did it to him?
Hey, James.
If you're ever going to go into the woods, bring a little elf with you into the woods so he can protect you from bears and such. Bring a little elf into the woods. Never go into the forest without your little elf.
Take that.
Make sure the elf knows magic so he can have spells. Because you never ever know when a bear going to be mad.
True.
And they're going to want to know an incantation for that.
Oh,
True.
Help.
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 What do you mean help?
Help.
It's part of the song.
You okay?
elf
Help me.
for help?
Oh,
Someone
to
make you
meant
do this?
for.
Help me.
He needs help.
I need help right now. And if I don't get it, then who knows how I'm gonna survive. I got 14 wives, and I think they're starting to get suspicious of each other.
The elves?
The wives.
You're married to elves?
I married 16 elves, and now I need serious help. I can't afford 16 divorces. Divorces. Please,
The elf? Is it like that? Is it like that picture of the hamster with the banana?
please kill my elf wife.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
I'm in the garage over here at the EMS. I was abandoned by two long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Ricans. I have a bleeding anus.
What?
I like to report a crime.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yes.
Go on.
I don't know.
Please begin reporting the crime verbally to me.
This one's
What
crazy.
The crime you are here to
This
report.
one's
I came here to
crazy.
report a crime.
Right. And you are here? You
I
are
think
here?
So,
You came here to report a crime and now you are here. So what's next?
yes.
Lock 'em up.
What's
I
next?
talked about the crime.
There you go. Start talking.
I don't know.
Okay.
Crime.
We'll look into it. Why is my car beeping? 669.
Oh.
I'm in free song. I'll be out. Oh, you're in jail? I'll come get you.
Also,
Okay.
seriously need to improve my platoon or just leave it because this is insane.
Oh, I see you.
Where's Fatuja?
Oh, I bought these
Saw her.
millions and
There you go.
millions of dollars. Is that Oswald?
Yeah, we're both in here.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah. What?
There's a man who's going to kill you, Cosmo. He's bald and he wears a pink sweater vest. He's on the way right now.
A guy with a pink sweater.
I'm coming, wait! The setup is in motion. He thinks I'm his ally, but we're really going to get his ass. Hey, don't worry, I'm on your side. What? No! They've claimed me. No, don't, political prisoner.
I'm sorry, Chef. Don't try anything. Just follow me.
Oh my God.
Who's trying to kill us, man?
Oh my God, this is like Narcos. I got to go.
Close assault.
His name is Salim. He's trying to kill you. White fugitivo. Oh my God.
This one's better.
I got weapons. You want some?
Everybody over to the gate. Hold on. We're doing negotiations for your release. We will kill Randall.
Sure, this one, I guess.
Ah,
Pretty
shit.
meh, but is what it is. Dang it, I'm not even done yet. Okay, it is spelled with one L. I don't know why I spelled it with two. But it seems like it understands for the most part. I don't know what's worth playing in the background currently. You know what? Maybe it's fine just to watch me do Platoon, you know? I mean, it's not too bad, right? Shouldn't be. Firepower overmatch. We do this, this. I think the best bet here is... Okay, so I know how to set it up. In the best way that I know how. Just like this, this, and this. And we should have firepower overmatch, right? That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. That. Because they've got the range for it. Uh-oh. Game froze. Okay, there we go. Alright, so immediately do this. Okay. Do that. And that. Do this. Then this. This is where we should be able to get a ridiculous amount of damage on. Okay. No, wait. Let's do this one first. Get the buffs up. Okay. Pop this. Alright.
当たらないようだ。いい感じ。白黒の声だよ。
Do that.
見つけた。命は大事にしないと。
I'm not quite sure what the best like order for these is. Okay.
指揮官。
ご命令を。逃げられる。エンジン起動。
Alt there.
最大出力。
In turn. I think I'm better actually saving this.
いくよ。白黒の声だよ。
Okay.
見つけた。静かにして。
There we go.
足元に気をつけて。
I think I want to get as many of those charges on level first before I use ult. I think that's how it works.
はい、指揮官。
さっさと倒れたらどうだ。
当たらないようだ。だるまさんが転んだ。
Yeah, here we go. Doing it like this gets it while its
指示は
stability
いい
down.
感じ。 白黒の声だよ。
Alright, that's some good Did she just do 210,000 damage? As Lena did? Like, alright, let's see.
痛かったら言ってね。
Okay, stacks expended. Guessing those are superconduct chain. That was wild. Anyway. That was another like 200k.
足元に気をつけて。
That's another 100k. Another 100k. Another 100k. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see.
はい、指揮官。
Do this first.
これでいいかな。
ご命令を。逃げられる。エンジン起動。
700k. Okay,
聞いてるわ。いい感じ。
it's not really worth, I don't think, until the next ability.
白黒の声だよ。
Yep, that's 240k. Jeez.
命は大事にしないと。
Just wild. I'm not gonna be able to kill it sadly, but we're at least gonna be able to do another big damage phase.
さっさと倒れたらどうだ。
They're gonna break stability.
チケかいい感じいい感じ当たらないようだ
Okay.
だるまさんが転んだ
Big stability there. That gave like another 80k.
これくらい私一人で十分指示は
Good
いい感
damage.
じ
Do this.
白っカラーの声だよ
Do that.
見つけた
Okay. Do this one.
静かにして
That's another like 200k.
足元に気をつけて
Okay. Final turn. It's gonna be on stability loss, I think. Yeah, it's on stability loss still. Okay, that's huge.
チケか
逃げられる。エンジン起動。
Oh, this gives it defense down too. 800k. Nice. Okay. Alright, here is where. Do this.
私やらせて
Do this.
白っカラーの声だよ 見つけた
That was so much damage. 17k. Come on. Is there any ridiculous amount of damage I could do potentially? Okay. Dang it, it's not gonna be enough. This is the closest I'm gonna have. It's on 9% HP, are you kidding me? That was not. I almost killed it. I almost killed it. Endurance was the one with the least damage. Makes sense though, because our whole thing was just buffing everybody. So close. Almost. Yeah, where's Orca? Oh, she sees it too. So close. So close. Like 9% HP left. Okay, this last one is like whatever. Every 5,000 moves, damage dealt is permanently increased by maximum of 10 stacks. If I remember right, I only have to move one character to do that. Kinda curious why some of these are... Let me look it up. What's it called? Speedy offensive. Best buff. Let's see. Yep, I don't see it. Okay. Because this one, maybe I could manage it. I just have to get them all amassed in that bottom right, or that bottom corner. You know what? I'll try it. We'll try our fire team for it. Lewis is gonna be the one who can't move, so that's gonna suck, but the rest, we can kind of converge them slowly. I just keep getting a Vumastina because she's always gonna be close up anyway. And we just move her a little bit and then we're good. Okay. The ones with the most movement are the ones we're gonna keep to the like sides, I'd say. So like this, like that. Because a 5 tower radius is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that? Oh dang. Hold up. 5 tile movement. So everybody within her movement squares. We can do that. Okay, this buff might be best buff to use that isn't the fire match. Or firepower overmatch. Because if you just keep them within like a radius like this. Keep getting gambling ads for yeah, of course. Of course. They say that, you know, they aren't what's it called? They don't advertise that to everyone, but they do. Ah, wait. Dang it. Hold on. Wait. I gotta restart. I gotta restart. Dang. Oh. Yep. Wait, do I want to swap QJ with Boy? Because thought process was this. We have the one where it's like 5... If they're within a 5 tower radius, they get the buff, right? They get buffed. So my thought process was this. Keep them like this so that Vector and Sharkry get Lewis's the little dolls. Because QJ just doesn't use them. I'd move QJ as close to here as I can, preferably right in this spot, or this spot, preferably this spot actually. And then Voimashtina get here, which would be easy because as soon as anyone attacks this, she'll go up to like right here. So I just move her a little bit here. Then they're all within each other's 5 tile spot, which means everybody has the max buff. And both Sharkry and Vector can use the little dolls, the tin soldiers. They'll be able to use the tin soldiers because tin soldiers only activate upon using an active skill that does fire damage, and that barely ever gets used with QJ because QJ is just spamming her ult. That's all you ever do. Here, you'll see what I mean. See, they too got it. and both of them rely on just doing fire damage all the time with active skills. Yeah, that's all. What? Why is she only get 4? Why is it 4? It's supposed to be like... Hold on. No, hold on. Why is it 4? Oh, yes. Oh, well, I'm stuck. This might be bad. Field suppression. Field enhancement gets removed. How's field enhancement get removed? Against remote exemption, right? Which is from... Okay, you know... I guess I'll just have to move her that tiny bit. But, hold on. Isn't it better to... Actually, maybe it is better with Vector first. Just because she has the most buffs for everybody. Okay, we're gonna go here because that's as far as we can go. We stay here, we don't move, but we drop. Like that. And applies overburn, smolder, which is actually better. Hold on. Upon taking burn damage, generates incineration tiles within 3 tiles for 2 turns. Okay, and then overburn is actual damage. So you know what? We'll just go with the overburn, which is what we usually do anyway. Now I think it's best to move Voy right here for the buff to everybody and to use her stuff first. Oh, hold on. What is that? The secret meme trick. I can't do the secret meme trick because I'm in the... So... I'm in... I don't have a good corrosion team. And... Also... There is not a single support Fae in the entire platoon. So... I need to move platoons, honestly. Because... like 60% of this one is inactive. And then the half of what's left is... Yeah, I have no V6. I have no V6 dork. Nor do I have anybody who has it in the platoon. I checked. This is the best I can do. I need to switch platoons, I'll be honest. This platoon just kind of... it went nowhere. Okay, we'll go here, right? Is this the best spot? Or is it better here? Just in case, we'll go right here.
エンジン起動
This also this ult does the defense down too anyway. Actually, maybe instead of using ult, would it not be better to normal and then save the ult for when it's a stability break? Because like ult causes defense down too and crumble. You know what? Yeah. Let me do this.
さっさと倒れたらどうだ
いるよ
Then we pop that.
一緒に遊ぼう
了解
イエーイ了解
And then Sharkry just does the Sharkry thing.
イエーイ
There we go. Now we've got.
前進
Should be max stacks now, right? Mounting synergy. Why is it only up to 4? Shouldn't be up to 5?
了解
Oh, right, because they don't count themselves. So it's 4 times 6. So it's a 24% damage boost. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Overburn,
了解
smolder.
いるよ
Maybe just do the yeah.
楽しませてあげるイエーイ了解逃げられるじゃん
了解
イエーイ
So many support attacks.
Gomere.
Alright, now we do ult.
ターミネーター最大出力
Then we double this
次は
for
シャークリー
Sharkray.
の時間だよイエーイ
And we attack.
サンキュー
よいよい
Okay.
今だ玉磨かざれば器をなさず
Okay.
砕け散れ今行くよ
今だ
今行くよ前進
There we go.
そのまま消えてイエーイ
よい
今行くよいるよ一緒に遊ぼう
了解
イエーイ
ご命令を逃げられるエンジン起動さっさと倒れたらどうだ
Then we can always do the double boost for Sharkray because we get enough points.
イエーイ今だ
For now, stability back. Stability back. We just keep doing what we're doing.
それがしが守る
前進いるよ
Yeah.
楽しませてあげる 了解逃げられるぞ今だ了解あれれ
ご命令をさっさと倒れたらどうだ
And then we do the doubles.
シャークリーの時間だよ今行くよ
I've got a friend who I'm probably gonna go move to their platoon. But I want to bring along a friend that I invited to this platoon because I thought we would actually be, getting somewhere with this one. But unfortunately, we're not. But I gotta wait to see when they have an opening.
今だ前進
ご命令を
That's not enough.
了解
Slowly start wrecking the stability.
前進
There we go. That gets rid of all of it.
あれれ
Maybe it still would have been a good idea to do it actually. You know what? Yeah, hold on.
ご命令を
We're gonna try it.
逃
But
げら
do
れる
hers first.
エンジン起動ターミネーター最大出力
了解
Then we do this. Because it'll have the defense down again.
今行くよよいあれれ前進そのまま聞いて今行くよ了解
Okay, yeah, I think that was a better move.
いるよ
So what
了解
is the rank 4 the max? Or actually, where's the soldier? The rank. Rank 3. Rank 3, okay, yep. So we're going to... Actually, yeah, we'll do the shark one first. Because this doesn't actually apply any stacks of anything. D2 is best vector. Yeah,
私
I've been wondering. Alright, let's see.
私たちの勝利を歴史に刻もう
Pretty good damage still. You know, for a non-equivalent team.
今だ
Do this again.
それがしが守る前進
Next. Nope.
了解
さっさと倒れたらどうだ
了解
Actually,
いるよ
do that first.
一緒に遊ぼう了解イエーイイエーイ了解
And then that.
逃げられるぞよいイエーイ
Ah, we got the incineration finally. Only took forever.
ご命令を
3, 4, 5. Okay.
みんな
And it is what it is. Did the best we could with what we had. Best bet is now doing this, followed by ult. Followed by this. Alright, there we go. And finally. There. That's the best we were gonna do. We almost killed the boss with the other team, which was Electric with Boy Messina and the Overmatch. We got it down to like 9%. So close. Oh well. Yeah, if we check here, look, let's see. Actually, it tells right here. 13! So out of everybody, 13, technically less, are the people participating. Everyone else does nothing. See what I mean? And this is the one that was made by freaking Blade from the GFL VR server. He just went over. Doesn't help that I scroll down here, there's tons of 30 days ago, 30 days ago, 30 days ago. There's no one to invite either. It sucks. Let me double check something real quick. Go. They really gotta add more to the glory store. I don't want to spend it on any of the extra stuff in there, but I do want to spend it on the on outfits. I need to add more outfits. Vector one was a good addition, but we need more. Alright, we're almost done. Oh wait, right. A friend of mine wanted me to... Hold on. Uh, kind of don't want to push her too much. Because she was tired, so... But I know she wanted to see the story, but she was also really tired, so... Maybe I should just go ahead? You know what, I mean, while I wait, I could just real quick... I'll do like 1 or 2 of these, because they're super quick. And if she's not there yet, I'll just start. If she is, then of course I'll start still, but you know what I mean. I think I could do it with Vector here. Yep. Kind of weird that those specifically leave little pieces behind. Looks like they're all in the front here, so maybe they all perish? Nah. Still some survivors, unfortunately. There we go. There. Well, guess we'll just go on and get started. You know what? Let me try one more time. Just one more. Just one. Didn't work. Alright. Well, we'll just get started then. Oh, wait, I got pinged. Oh my. Hydrate? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me hydrate. Where's my water? There it is. Oh. Okay. Anyway. Where's that blondie gone? This place is... Yeah? Yeah? It's the first time she's ever seen so many people fleeing in despair. People are streaming out of the Connection HQ, yelling things to each other like it's gonna blow. Where the common folk scatter, the Demon King abides. You there, the one at their hand. You're a worthy opponent for a hero. Here I come. Move, hurry up and move! You have your own place to die, don't make me move up my timetable. Okay, I said you have your own place or you know your own place? You have... excuse me. Kawa beats a miserable retreat out of the meeting hall. He's no different from the ordinary citizens of Port Mika as he flees. His original plan, to have people disguised as rioters from Port Mika attack this place and kill Lady in the process, is a lost cause. Everyone heard what that doll said about blowing up Connection HQ. If Leda dies now, people will merely write her off as an unfortunate casualty of the uprising. And if the HQ really does blow up, not only will Connection lose all its value, the URNC will most likely step in to investigate. That entails the very real risk that he will be sacrificed to cover things up. Keeping Lady alive now might lead to her becoming a crucial bargaining chip later on. Tightens his grip on Lydia's hand as the latter struggles against him with all her might. She fights him every step of the way, a faint determination burning in her eyes. Contact the doll forces. Have them head over to the fuel tanks. Stop the detonation at all costs. Stop the crazy doll. What fuel tanks? Where are they? It's you. It's a doll. Keep her away from me. Kill her. Bishop jumps over the doll's heads and sends them flying with a kick. What the heck? I'm a hero who's here to stop this calamity, not some villain. Hey. Are you Liege Lady Lydia? Yes, the passing hero or whatever. I need your help. I'll tell you how to put an end to all this. Mika's residents are fleeing to the outskirts of town. Like the streets are full of people. Did Bastu do something? Oh yeah, she told me to stay away from Connection HQ after rescuing Zoe. She's making a bigger mess of things. So is there a way to restart the beacon control center and restore network service? Otherwise, even if the commander sends people over, we won't be able to contact them. Even if I use this vehicle's equipment to set up a temporary beacon to access the control center, they've already removed the dawn of the Bastion Phelan planted, so remote access will be denied. We need to go to the beacon control center and physically access it. But we can't do that, right? From what I know about Basti, she's definitely going to do something insane. That's why she wanted to keep you away from it. Things being what they are now, I need to put your safety first, so we need to get as far away from this place as we can. Is she going to use those bombs? Surely she wouldn't do something so extreme, right? She wouldn't, right? Big Sis Phelan, no matter what Big Sis Basti's plan is, we need to restore network access to the outside world. We're the only ones who can do it right now. According to Nixie's tactical predictions, we'll be going up against way more defenders than we can hope to deal with if we assault the beacon control center. But once we take care of that, we'll be able to talk to Master. Got it. We'll try and come up with something together. You see, there's another way, but it's impossible now, is it? Auntie Lydia. And then Sakura. Hello, you've got a delivery. There's a birthday cake for your child's second birthday. Could you sign here, please? That's strange. How come the streets are deserted? Isn't it better if there's nobody around? Now you can make all your deliveries on time. Alright, let's talk more work. Okay. Sakura's going to work hard to earn her way back into the commander's arms. Look out! Oh dang. Lucia knocks back the doll beside Lydia with a roundhouse kick. She follows up by shooting through her opponent's joints, which completely immobilizes it. Can't believe you're getting such good performance out of your mess of a body. Commander praised me for it too. Everyone in the community worked hard to help piece my body together, so don't judge it by its looks alone. I think I heard Bastion Phelan mention a commander too. Are you all from the League of Unreasonable Dolls or something? In the past, the commander was our beloved leader. But then all kinds of things happen, and some of our friends... Oh, yes! Basti apparently knows the commander. Could she be someone I forgot too? Like good old Sakura? Speaking of which, where are we headed, Liege Lady? Not we. Just me. There shouldn't be any more dolls in my way up ahead, right? In that case, you don't have to keep escorting me. Go and stop Basti. But I don't think she'd let Zoe get hurt. I've never heard of a heartbroken doll before. She might actually go that far. So what are you going to do next? I'm going to do my duty as an aunt. And I'm going to give my niece a present she'll love. Lydia points into the distance, as a decorated control terminal. When the Shivna sees it, understanding dawns on her. The original plans for Lydia to launch 12 of these airborne beacons as part of the final stage of the ceremony. You really are a friend of justice after all, Liege Lady. No, I'm just a crooked merchant. Alright, scurry along now, and if you see Zoe, just tell her this. She doesn't have to worry about my survival from now on. It's what she always wanted. Just as Sweeper predicted, number of dolls standing guard around the objective, the beacon control center, far exceeds the amount she and Phelan can handle with her firepower. While they have the upper hand in combat skills, it can't make up for being massively outnumbered. Moreover, The minor damage they've accumulated through all this continuous fighting has begun to add up, and it's slowing their movements. I think our frames can last 8 more minutes, tops. Can't be helped then. We'll just need to thin their ranks slowly and pray we don't get hit by stray shots. So even SF dorks know what it means to pray. You truly are one of the commander's subordinates, judging by how good you are at you are. Hey Brad, got any other ideas? I'm working on it. So his fingers fly across the keyboard. The sounds of keystrokes almost drown out her voice. Nope, I can't do it with my current equipment, but I can't give up now. Port Mika's our home. It might be a crappy place, but it's still our home. Just... Got it. Cover me. If I can get close enough, I can try to hack them through their electrical circuits. Absolutely not. I won't expose Miss Stella's daughter to that kind of risk. Ashley wouldn't approve either. But if we don't, at this rate's going to be just like what Mama left me. Going to be completely useless again. The notification suddenly pops up on the screen of her laptop. Zoe furiously wipes her tears away, and then her eyes go wide as she stares at the message in disbelief. Connection failed. Connection failed. New accessible beacon detected. Attempting connection. Connection successful. Name. You see, stupid big sis? We're really flying. Son of... She actually did it. There are tears. The sky looks exceptionally blue. In the distance, a distinct aircraft soars high into the sky, tracing a graceful arc through the heavens as it hovers high above the land. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a high-performance aerodyne, a technological marvel with a 12-meter wingspan. But right now, it looks just like a little paper plane, a plaything for children. Oh no, my lady, such menial labor ill suits you. As Carl and his minions arrive, they are treated to an interesting sight. Lydia did not flee upon seeing them. Instead, she picked up a dropped rifle and shot the astronomically expensive control terminal before her to pieces. When she ran out of bullets, she began bashing the wreckage with the rifle's butt. His henchmen easily subdue her and take the broken rifle away, but the control terminal is no longer usable. You think you can stop me like this? That drone will need at least 10 minutes to reach broadcast altitude. Nobody besides you is authorized to change the airborne beacon settings. So if I control you, this place will still be isolated. Carl. What now? Planning to beg for your life? Isn't it a bit late for that? Carl frowns as he speaks. This is because he noticed that Lydia has the sweetest and most cheerful smile on her face that he's ever seen. It's as though her age has physically reversed to when she was an innocent and carefree girl. You're miserable, but you're not irredeemable. Run. That's my advice to you. Your advice? You're trying to make me laugh myself to death. All you did was launch a single drone. It doesn't change anything. You're still going to win. You made 2 mistakes. First, you didn't read the brochure. Drones like that can cover an area with a radius of 400 kilometers across in just 5 minutes. Secondly, if parents trust their children, they can leave everything to them with a peace of mind. Don't forget that you're my prisoner. I have ways to make you do what I want. Also, you don't have children, do you? Yeah, you're right. I guess that's my biggest regret to date. I suppose. Carl points his gun at Lydia, who slowly closes her eyes. His eyebrows twitch as he sees the serene look on her face, as well as her faint, victorious smile. So that's how it feels, Della. I think I get it now, big sis. Gunshot blasts through Lydia's hair, and her face is scorched by a powder burn. This isn't over yet, Lydia. You still have your uses. Boss, I spotted one of our trucks. Those 2 dolls got that brat back and they're in the HQ compound. We're trying to get the situation under control. Zoe. Come, Lydia. Time for a family reunion. This is to repay you for what you said just now. I'm not irredeemable, am I? A veritable tide of mass-produced dolls pours in toward Fetuja and Phelan. Their movements are smooth, but gradually slowing down, and their range of activity is gradually shrinking. Meanwhile, Zoe's hard at work inside the truck. This is bad, we need to get Zoe out of here. Not possible, there are conglomerate forces all around us. We're trapped. Looks like we'll get no Looks like we've got no choice but to hold the line and believe in the brat, no? I've done it! Crack the cipher key! Even she is surprised by what she's done. It's the same decryption process as before, but it's several times smoother than how it went last night. Is she getting better at this? Was Mom really helping her, or has she become as familiar with the security system as her own home? Cipher key authenticated. To access administrator privileges, please provide voice print verification. Voice print verification. Looks like we still need Lydia after all. If only we had a recording of her voice. No, Zoe. Lydia isn't the only one with the administrator access. Della Sable has it too. Do you have her voice print? Well, why would Lydia keep Mama's access until now? Was she really not the person I thought she was? Zoe takes out her cell phone. It contains a recording of her mother's voice. Perhaps her eyes suddenly go wide. Lydia Sable, Della Sable, but after them is a third account with the highest access permissions, registered just a few minutes ago. Zoe Sable. Cipher key authenticated. To access administrator privileges, please provide voice print verification. I agree. Why can't I sign for the deliveries I made? They're going to be flagged as late. There was a widespread network outage. I can't even connect to any external networks. But I was supposed to finish by today so I could go back and see the commander. What's going to happen to my schedule now? Sakura really can't get a break, huh? This is Sakura wails in despair. A series of beeps draws her attention. 1, 2, 3. A rapid-fire series of electronic notifications suddenly rings out from all around her. There's nothing strange about these sounds. They're merely received notifications. However, the fact that she's hearing so many of them at once implies something big has happened. We're back online? Yatta. Sakura, look at the connection compound. Sakura watches in awe. 11 more drones like the one which took flight earlier all take off from the courtyard. They are the airborne beacons that should have been launched in today's ceremony. Sakura takes out her communicator and sees countless notifications that have been piling up all this while. Most of them are reminders of deliveries that are about to be overdue. If the network had remained down, I could have run from reality for a little longer. In her dejection, Sakura misses something. Unlike before, there's a strange line of text at the top of her screen. Services provided by the bugs. Commander, we've got signal. I don't know who activated a new beacon, and the signal quality is not very good. However, it's enough for us to build a D2D channel and establish communications with Dushatnaya. So when we're in trouble, Dandelion to step in? Excellent. Contact them ASAP. Will do. Not long after, we start thinking of ways to help Dushatnaya and Fatuja with their problems, and told them to dispose of the explosives. The Umma lost contact with the two of them. We received news from various regions about the Beacon's control center shutting down Beacon Control Center shutdown in Port Mika. Since such regional network outages were fairly common, we couldn't simply conclude that something bad had happened to them. However, both Helen and Allred were very worried about them. Helen's concern was more like that of a parent of her child. Allred, on the other hand, was scared that she wouldn't be able to pay for the Beacon Control Center if it got blown up. Speaking of which, Helen, there's something very strange about all this. The doll who took Dushatnaya hostage felt oddly familiar. That does seem quite noteworthy. I think your instincts are quite accurate, Commander. Although her voice was processed, when I hacked her neural cloud, I saw... What did you see? I saw you, Commander. Therefore, I didn't do any further damage to her neural cloud. So you're saying she's an ex-Griffin doll? I'm inclined to believe so. That would also explain why she had a complete breakdown after hearing what you said. It would have been a massive mental blow, like instantly melting her neural cloud down. I think the only person on Earth who could do that with just a few words would be you, Commander. Perhaps I'm imagining things, but there seems to be a playful undercurrent in Helen's words. Understood. Let's get Dushatnaya on the line ASAP. I have an idea. This is message number 3753. it's also going to be the last one. I'm sorry, darling. I couldn't come back to your side in the end. As he's planting the explosives around the fuel tanks. She tenderly arranges the cold metal like she's decorating for her own wedding. At first I think I pushed myself too hard. All I wanted was to return to your side. I didn't give about the agreement or the political situation or whatever. To me all those stupid rules weren't supposed to prevent two hearts from speaking to each other. My soul is yours, and we promised each other that when we made our oath. She's oathed? Canonically? And because of that I was always fighting. I fought the people who tried to stop me, I fought the people who spoke ill of you, I fought those hazy, insubstantial rules. But it seems I grew weaker without my darling by my side. I caused lots of trouble and I made everyone hate me. In fact, I very nearly ended up as scrap. Fortunately, I met Della. She was a romantic and an idealist, which made her resemble you, in a way. She saved me, and for a while I thought things were going to get better. But as you know, the world is never good to good people, and she passed away not long after that. She was murdered by those people because she collected too much information that could reveal their true nature. Della's death changed a lot of things. She left behind a whole bunch of orphans that nobody would care for, and her own daughter became an orphan too. I even met Phelan. I'm talking about G41. She was waiting like a dork for you all by herself, trying to protect the griffin she knew, until she collapsed because of a lack of frame maintenance. If Della hadn't saved her, she'd have ended up like me too, which is why we couldn't abandon Della's kids. Afterwards, Phelan and I became partners, and then I realized I'd become a troublesome girl. I didn't dare to push myself anymore. I began to fear coming back to your side, but I didn't know how to live without you. So I had a wicked idea. It's a proof that I became a bad person. I used Della's kids. I brainwashed them about how good the commander was. I told them that the best thing they could do in their lives was to become useful to the commander. I turned my desires into children's dreams. With that in mind, I could work hard again, using others to fulfill my desires. I don't think I can be forgiven for that. I know that's the kind of thing you hate the most. I should have died long ago. I should have died the day you left. At the very least, there would have been some value in my death. I'm ready to put an end to everything. I'll destroy myself, Lydia's company, and the conglomerate schemes. While I don't know what exactly is going on, the conglomerate is going to take this place over sooner or later. They're going to take this town that grew prosperous thanks to Della's death and eat it all up. Say, darling, the conglomerate is the enemy, right? It's your enemy, right? If they get their hands on connection, they'll be able to control all communications in the yellow zone, and that would be really inconvenient for you, right? So this is my last wish, Commander. This selfish little kitty of yours just wants to die while loving you. Please forgive me, darling. I've got no idea what you're muttering about, but this is the end for you, little demon king. The Shivna is taking aim at her target. The shot is the key to putting an end to this whole incident. She needs to hit Basti in the head while not striking the surrounding bombs. Yet for some reason she doesn't really hate this doll. At the very least, the sorrow and shock when she heard the commander's voice didn't seem fake to her. However, she doesn't have a choice. If those bombs go off, it will be too late for anything. And so, the Shivna must solemnly carry out a hero's duty. We're connected. Dushavnaya, can you hear me? Just as she's about to pull the trigger, Dushavnaya suddenly picks up a choppy audio transmission. She immediately recognizes the garbled voice. Commander? Thank goodness it worked. Dushavnaya had Helen use the new airborne beacon as a relay to establish a point-to-point connection with you. Point-to-point. Yes, that's... Several hours ago, the Port Mika sector you're in went completely offline and became a network dead zone. Service hasn't been fully restored yet. Do you know what happened? It went offline. Could this be part of the Wicked's conspiracy too? Still, that's not important. Lucia now lowers her voice and replies confidently. Don't worry, Commander. I'll take care of everything. Can I really not worry? Tell me what you're doing right now. I'm aiming at the target. Aiming at who? The master of the disaster. The evil demon king, the wicked Blondie. She's a doll. And she used to be from Griffin. Am I right? She's now making the final adjustment for her shot. She's completely focused on her target. The road has been reduced to nothing more than the picture of her scope and her crosshairs. However, the commander just had to ask a very tricky question at that very moment. What's the fastest way for her to describe Basti to the commander? She's the person who inflated the bidding price at the auction, who stole the auction lot, who attacked us. No, that won't cut it. The subject is just too complicated to quickly explain, regardless of which incident she wants to begin with. More to the point, she doesn't have the mental energy to put her thoughts into words right now. Wait, that's it. A light bulb goes off over her head and a term pops out of the depths of her mind. It's short and perfectly describes that doll's identity. Her name is GRMK23. Mark 23. It popped up. She remembered. Basti picks up the last bomb. She caresses it gently, wipes it, plants a light kiss on its surface. This will be the initiating explosion and the carefully chosen endpoint of her life. Oh yes, darling, I need to apologize to you. Even though we finally managed to meet each other again after 10 years, I yelled at you. Well, you were mean to me too, but that's okay. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry. Who's that? Bessie's tail suddenly shoots up in response to that sudden voice. The voice is close by. It's coming from right behind her. She instinctively raises her gun, but then that same instinct makes her lower it right away. Is she dreaming? If the bomb's already gone off, if this isn't her life flashing past her eyes like it's supposed to just before you die, then why is she hearing the commander's voice? It was my fault. I should have known it was you sooner. GR Mark 23. Although I think your name is Basti now, isn't it? It's a lovely name. I hope to use it in the future. Could you find it in your heart to forgive me? Oh. Basti stands stock still. She doesn't even realize that tears are streaming down her face. She doesn't give any thought to whether this is real life or just fantasy. Just being able to hear the commander's voice again makes her happier than she's ever been. I want to make up for all of this. For hurting your feelings and for the 10 years that we've been apart. Therefore, I'd like you to take care of yourself. Can you do that for me? Basti. Hearing this drives Basti over the edge. She throws the bomb aside, discards all considerations of reality, and runs toward the voice. She cries out, darling. She rounds the corner and glomps the commander. However, the commander doesn't seem ready to handle Basti's burning love. Eh? The commander's soothing voice is coming from a speaker in her frame. Don't kill Dushivna. Alright, next one. Darling, darling, darling. I missed you so much. It hurt so bad. Each and every day I wanted to see you. I wanted to kill everyone who suggested that agreement. Yes, I wanted to see you too. It must have been hard. I have so many things I want to tell you. I'll listen to all of it and make sure I memorize every single word. Quit rubbing on me. But... Have you been okay when I wasn't with you, darling? Have you been eating well? Have you been overworking yourself? Darling, nobody did anything to you, did they? You haven't fallen for anyone else, have you? You still love me, right? Right? Oh, her eyes. Yes. Very much. Dushina is dying there. Shina feels utterly helpless. Basti is hugging her tightly and a stream of sweet words keeps pouring into her ears. She's a complete outsider to the situation, but she is essentially a walking radio handset. Is life on the Elmo interesting? It's pretty good. We've got lots of entertainment facilities on board. We have arcade machines, a cafe, a hot spring. We're gonna get a hot spring? We're gonna get a hot spring? Is that what it's implying? Well, pseudo hot spring, but like indoor artificial hot spring, but still hot spring. Hot springs, I love hot springs. I want to be the first to soak in one with you, darling. I've actually been there with the commander already. Who asked you? She finally remembers that she's not hugging the commander and shoves Dushina away. Darling, who is this interfering woman? It's Kit. Oh, now I'm in the way, am I? Just who was hugging me so tightly just now? Their argument seems to have triggered some kind of chain reaction because a series of rapid footsteps suddenly echoes through the air. Right after that, mass-produced conglomerate dolls begin arriving one after another. Her excited sees them. I'm going to read the room. How dare you interrupt my lovely topic world for two? Hey, I'm standing right here. It was never just a world for two. Forget it. I'll show you all. I'm unstoppable at my darling. Stay back there and don't get in my way. No way, a hero doesn't run from battle. Alright, then let's make it a competition. Must be closely darling, I'm more useful than her. Leave Dushina alone. She's trying her best. Allow for 3 turns to destroy all enemies. Destroy all enemies. What kind of question is that? It's like half of them gone, yeah? Yep. I was right. So... we grab you. Do ult right here, should get 4 of them. Yep. Now, go here and just blast that one. That is interesting spot to aim. Hey, where the hell are you aiming? Who's shooting the enemy? You should have shot the ones on the other side. The other side. Then you should have told me. How was I supposed to know? Do I even need to spell that? Do I even need to spell that out too? These enemies would all be gone by now if Phelan were here. If strategist and War Master are around, the enemy wouldn't even have managed to draw their guns. Best and Dushina do not work well together. In fact, they end up getting in each other's way. Basti, Dushina, the situation is looking bad. Listen to my orders from now on. Basti, what happened? Are you hurt? No, she's just rolling around on the ground. It's just, I heard Darling's lovely voice all of a sudden. Darling's going to make me obey him. It's all a bit too much for me. Oh my god. The screen is progressing way too fast. Should I be listening to this? She really is a spirited girl. I didn't expect her to be GR Merc 23. It does mean there'll be yet another person to lead the Shania astray. Please give your orders, Commander. We have other matters to handle afterwards. Dushina, Basti. Right now we have 3 objectives. Keep Fetuja, G41, and other important people safe. Dispose of the C4 explosives. Capture the corporate mastermind. Proceed according to the following plan. Got that? Affirmative. Understand, darling. Very well. Let's wrap this up day. Or wrap this day up. The tomato wagon is coming. Tomato? Why did Darling mention tomatoes? Didn't you know? The commander's developing the yellow zone with us, which means planting tomatoes and wah! Basti suddenly points her gun at Dushina. It was only by great force of will that she resists the urge to pull the trigger. You plowed the fields with Darling and planted your seeds with him and turned the fertile soil and watered the plots. I haven't even done that with him yet, but you Afterwards, I'm going to have you explain just what kind of relationship you have with Donald. Also, who else is on the Elmo? Don't tell me those interfering hussies like 416, Y2K, and Springfield are already on. About that, they are, actually. Along with PA15, GDDSR50, and some others. Oh, friend of yore and demon king of today, please put the bomb away. This is amazing. Hydrate? Oh, I know, that's previous from before. Honestly, you wasted all my efforts. Still, I have to admit that you're capable, dolls. So capable it's making me recall a less than pleasant experience. Despite their dogged resistance, Fetush and Feline both know that this is the end. Doll corpses are piled up at their feet, but the enemy numbers still aren't thinning out. If Carl ordered them to fire indiscriminately, the two dolls wouldn't be able to protect Zoe. Moreover, Carl has a hostage. He forces Lady Ed to her knees in front of him and points a gun at her head. Isn't it time you came out, Miss Zoe? Lydia's about to say something, but Carl kicks her in the ribs. She grits her teeth and bites back a whimper. After seeing this, Zoe opens the truck door. Let go of her! Stop it, you idiot! Don't come out! So you're Zoe Sable. You have a very low-class look to you. It suits your yellow zone blood perfectly. Because of you, my plan is in shambles. I'll need to thank you both for that. Auntie Lydia, you dummy, you're just like your mother. You're the dummy, you super tsundere. What did you say? I don't need your protection, I'll protect all of you. She turns the car and holds up her laptop. What's this, are you trying to threaten me? I want to make a deal. I can't give you connection, but the control authorizations for the airborne beacons are all here. Zoe, don't be stupid, people like him... Shut up. I see. Indeed, there's no point in trying to take connection by force now. It would cause too much trouble later. But the airborne beacon prototypes would be worth the losses and the disturbances incurred during this trip. So yes, that's a good offer. Seems Zoe managed to convince Carl. He leans forward and verifies the status of the 12 airborne beacons. And then he laughs. There's an undercurrent of berserk malice under the despair-filled smile on his face. But unfortunately, you have no right to tell me what to do. He pulls the trigger, but a doll that was standing beside him suddenly steps forward and in front of Lydia. Carl's bullet bounces off the doll's midsection. What? You really are a hopeless human being, aren't you, mister? Now that network access is back online, you shouldn't have shown your face in front of us with those low-level dolls. Before Carl can react, the dolls around him begin falling, one after another. It seems someone, or some doll, is picking them off with extremely precise sniping. Meanwhile, a nimble figure jumps down from the shipping crates behind him. She swiftly takes down the 3 dolls that are scrambling to protect him and watches as Carl tries to scamper away like a rat. Delling said that if you took the laptop, there might have been room for negotiation. But since you're such a dang blockhead, I'll just have to show you how the Black Utopia group... Dang it! I missed what it said! Black Utopia group deal with it? Is that what it said? Let me see if I can quickly find it. Okay. See if I can load this up real quick. How about here, I think. How the Black Utopia gang does things. Okay. So that's what BUG stands for. Unless they said it before and I completely forgot. In which case, oh, sorry. Come on.
了解
No, that's probably the best we're gonna get.
砕け散れ前進指示は静かにしてはいはい
Dang it. Can't reach it. Pain.
ご命令を
Nope, can't reach it with this either.
早く命令しなさい
Sure, we'll just do this. Get one step closer. You know what? Just for the sake of it, just hold that one little robot.
クマちゃんも怒らせたね
Hurry up! What the hell are you lot doing? There's just a few dolls. Is this your idea of leadership? There's a pitying look on Basti's face. While the conglomerate dolls are mass-produced and don't have full neural claws, their frames and weaponry are still excellent. In fact, these mass-produced frames all have better performance compared to hers. Unfortunately, they are being commanded by Carl. All these dolls can do is follow their preset combat logic and attack mindlessly without any regard for strategy. Naturally, this is the kind of opponent that the commander is best at fighting. As the thought crosses Basti's mind, her heart pounds and burns. Gelling really is the best after all. Livnaya, are you listening? What is it, War Master? I've been trying to avoid wrecking these frames. You should pay attention to that too. While they're not fully compatible with us, most of their parts can be reused. Damaging their motive cortices through the neck can put them down with minimal damage. I see. That means we can cut down on our expenses. Come to think of it, this weird doll had a pretty good idea. And more importantly, what relationship do you have with Darling? Huh? Who? Darling is the commander. A master-slave relationship? Naturally, I'm the man. Hold on. Wait a second. I'll kill you. Looks like you've got guts. I'd be happy to. Ah, me too. Sorry about that. Nixie loves running her mouth. Actually, we both like lying on the commander's lap and being spoiled by him. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Just remember that you only got the chance to do that because I wasn't with Darling. Phelan, go easy on them. Also, we both. Okay, I guess. Is this to upgrade the Bugs auto thugs? Also, it seems Darling needs more frames, so I need to score more points with him. As she says this, Basti whips out a can of spray paint and sprays the dolls in front of her. Listen up, Elmo dolls. All the tagged ones are mine. I have no choice but to retreat. Remove all targeting restrictions, eliminate anyone who tries to pursue me. Carl's last order makes Basti and Phelan's faces turn ice cold. Escorted by his last few bodyguards, Carl turns and gets on the nearest jeep. Apparently Basti drove it here, but Carl can't be picky at this point. Run, find a safe place to hide. If you don't have anywhere to go, then go to my place for now. The streets of Port Mika are in chaos. The firefights between the conglomerate dolls and Port Mika's security forces are intense. It's only a matter of time before civilians get caught up in it. Lydia's voice regains its strength. The people begin rallying around Lydia and our order is restored slowly but surely. Lydia, we've gathered all our combat-capable personnel. What do we do now? Do you even need to ask? We're going to save people. Start by rescuing the trapped citizens. Money can always be made again, but lost employees aren't so easily replaced. Evacuate them and their families. What's going on here? Where's Big Sis? I don't know, but those dolls. Look out! There's the girls in precise directions. His dolls are indiscriminately attacking everyone within the general vicinity of his route of retreat. Thus, when the kids turn up looking for Zoe, the dolls lock onto them as well. Take them to my mansion. His guard squad manages to pull them out of harm's way just barely in the nick of time. No, I have something to do. What is it? Do you know you nearly died just now? I need to help Big Sis. So you're part of the bugs. No. You mean your Big Sis isn't Zoe? Who's Zoe? I've never heard of her before. In fact, who are you, Auntie? I don't recognize you. The girl looks away guiltily, not daring to meet Lydia's eyes. Alright then, arrest them all. What are you doing? Let go of me! Stop getting in my way! I'm going to fight. I'm going to save you guys. Based on what I know, the bugs are better at causing mischief. You don't know anything about the bugs. Not necessarily, I actually know quite a bit about you lot. For example, I know how most of the money Basti spent on raising you was stolen from me. Lydia waves and gestures to her men to take them away. Don't worry, your big sis is really capable. She doesn't need your help. Go hang around my mansion for a bit. Perhaps you'll come to appreciate a different way of life. So she's quote-unquote arresting them just to get them out of harm's way. Got it. Sound of gunfire slowly fades away. But this does not reassure Carl. For him, it feels like he's returned to that day, using the last of his strength to contemplate his defeats and what hope he still has. Foiled by a bunch of pesky dolls again. There should be more forces nearby. Contact them and have them suppress this place. Haven't lost yet. Definitely going to win this time. He doesn't learn. He said he learned, he did not learn. Ever since she was a child, the word wealthy was never something that could be associated with Zoe. She's used to scrimping, saving, and even stealing, using what doesn't belong to her to achieve her goals. But right now, perhaps for the first time in her life, she has legitimate control over the airborne beacons. In this day and age, the power of the internet has reached all the way down to the smallest cogs of society. To command this digital world implies she has tremendous self-assurance. Zoe, have you found him yet? Got him, Big Sis Basti. Good, hand me the phone. Just as Carl is frantically trying to contact reinforcements, he finds that all his transmissions have been jammed. Before he can think about whether this is the work of that hacker brat, his phone rings. With no other option, Carl picks it up. Hello, Mr. Bad Guy. What do you want? I just want to thank you. Things probably wouldn't have gone this well if it wasn't for you scheming here and there. Do you want 3% of the profits? I mean it, by the way. Go to hell, you garbage doll. How dare a piece of abandoned trash like you speak to me? I'm not pathetic enough to care about a payout from a bunch of orphans like you. Whoopsies, you almost stepped on a mine. As punishment, I'm cutting your time down to 30 seconds. What are you talking about? Listen up, I don't care who's behind you, but you've ticked off the wrong person. I'll be back and next time I'll have more people with me. What a horrific attitude. 15 seconds then. Friendly reminder, did you check what was in the trunk? The trunk of the Jeep you stole? What are you... A chill runs down his spine. He understands. I knew it. Darling said to detonate the bomb safely, so we decided to perform remote demolition on them. Thanks for driving them all the way out there, by the way. Now then, 10... No. You can't. 7... Get out, everyone out of the vehicle, now! Boss, it's not safe right... Just jump! 0. Wow. Whoa. What just happened? I think I can guess. The 4 dolls stand in a row, admiring the magnificent explosion in the distance. A small mushroom cloud slowly blooms into the sky, searing another scar on a world that has already been ravaged by collapsed radiation. Say, Zoe. I gave him 10 seconds more than we agreed on. You ought to be able to survive with that, right? I'm sorry. There you go, apologizing right out of the gate. That's because I think I messed up. Well, whether or not you messed up lies in the question. Did you want him alive or dead? I don't know. Really? Well, go on and think about it then. That's your rightful privilege as a kid. You get to reflect on your mistakes and grow from them. And you also get to keep trying and learning until next time. Big sis, are you leaving us? Basti looks at Zoe. She notes the girl's reddened eyes and her forced smile. She's watched this girl grow up, and she suddenly realizes that Zoe's almost as tall as her now. How much taller will she grow, and how much further will she be able to see in the days to come? Unlike dolls, time always leaves its mark on humans. I have to, because this time I want to catch up to him. That's why I need to grow up too, just like you did. When I was with you in the bugs, I realized that I was just a child. But what Darlie wants is a mature woman who can support him. Oh. Oh, he lived. That face she made, though. Somewhere closer to the explosion, Carl's ears are still ringing. Where are the others? Actually, he doesn't care. Everything that happened is beyond his comprehension. Did I lose again? How did I lose this time? I clearly have the advantage. Am I really just a whiny brat, a selfish and reckless kid who needs his father to protect him? Carl slowly begins to move. He starts to flee even though he doesn't know where he's going. Though he can't stand up, he works his arms and legs, crawling forward. It's as though he's returned to that day when the liner sank, being dragged down by the seawater and abandoned by everything. I got pinged. What for? Something interesting just happened. Stream is still live, right? I have to double check. I just saw something concerning on OBS. Please, please, please still be live. Okay, we are. We are. That's good. Alright. Right, anyway. It's as though he's returned to the day when the liner sank, being dragged down by the seawater and abandoned by everything. Back then he kicked with all his might because only his legs would obey his will. He rose above the water, then sank below it. He broke the surface again, then sank again. Back then, that person and Mr. Zimmerman had saved him. But what about this time? Would they save him again? Eventually, Carl can't crawl any further. He rises to his knees, planning to rest for a bit, but then the setting sun is suddenly blocked by a line of shadows. He looks up and sees a group of soldiers standing before him. This is a chance. Does he still have hope? Carl reaches out and grabs one of their trouser legs. Uncle Zimmerman's... That name shall not be uttered by your mouth ever again. That was Mangy security. Ooh, that's spooky. That's good. That's really good for her. Okay. Yes, like I said, we are terminating our cooperation. Connection will no longer do any business with the Orlog conglomerate. Lydia puts the phone down. She's lost count of how many calls it's been today. 2 days have passed since the incident. The silence of poor Mika has been making the rounds on the internet and has become the subject of heated discussion. Town has been engulfed by a wave of excitement. Everyone is eager to share details, rumors, and feedback online as people who were actually there. In contrast to them, Lydia has chosen to remain silent. She doesn't have the free time for such things. She still has countless messes to clean up. Yet another call comes in. Hello, have you finished tallying the losses up yet? Right, just send me the final amount. Just do your job and don't worry about the rest. Connection would be better off without the conglomerate. Oh, yes, did our new partner reply yet? I'm talking about that Tomato Emperor. Yes, the one who's been the talk of the Yellow Zone lately. Of course I know he's dangerous, but you should also know that I've never shied away from danger. Suddenly there's a disturbance from outside her study. Soon a servant worriedly pushes the door open. Madam, there's an intruder. Lydia doesn't even look at him and waves him away. Don't worry about it, just go back to your work. Despite his confusion, the servant leaves as he is told. Lydia leans back into her chair. You know, the front door exists for a reason. I'm not used to it. Patsy nimbly clambers through the curtains and into the room. Pardon me for not getting up. Besides, you'll just take whatever you want anyway. Yep, already did. Today's desserts kind of suck. The canelles were overbaked. Canellas? Canellas? Our previous chef is laid up in the hospital, so we had to use an intern. Please understand. Oh yes, since you're here, help me run an errand. Lydia pulls a stack of documents out of a drawer. She says this. Could you hand these contracts to your... what's he called? Your commander? I was looking through his file. I didn't expect the Yellowstone to be hiding such an interesting gem for the past 10 years. What the hell? Don't you dare lay your grubby paws to the command. Relax. I'm a businesswoman, at least for now. My interest in him is strictly professional. This is an honest contract, by the way. It should score you lots of points with him. You see, I'm not that heartless, Basti. I know who it was that helped me. You do? Of course I do. It was those two dolls from the Elmo. They didn't know me, but they were working hard to save Port Mika. Meanwhile, all you and Zoe know how to do is cause problems for me. In short, I owe the commander, and I hate owing people. What you're saying isn't exactly wrong. But strictly speaking, all this was your own dang fault. If you hadn't been so heartless and approached the conglomerate to do business with them, then... Hold on. If you hadn't been so heartless and approached the conglomerate to do business with them, then... Are you saying you would have just stolen the airborne beacons instead and turned the bugs into wanted fugitives? That's such an ugly way to phrase it. I prefer a great revolution to overthrow a corrupt ruler. That was what your commander did in Makash. What you did was just break the law. What? Is that spoilers? I don't... That doesn't make any sense to me, so we'll just have to see. Doing something like bringing down connection isn't necessarily a heroic upheaval. Sometimes that's the sort of thing that ends up enriching other corporations instead. The word of adults is never simple, Bessie. But that's not to say kids are always wrong. There's tone shifts. Hold on. There's tone shifts, surprising Basti with its gentleness. The latter turns to look at her. Does saying such things mean you're still in touch with your inner child? It just made me think of my good-for-nothing's big sister. While I'll never become her, being like her from time to time, that isn't so bad. After all, I don't want to become a rotten adult. Lydia remembers Carl, that detestable young man. She remembers how she saw hints of her past self in him. He used any and all means to achieve his victory, but in the end his desires were thwarted. I see. I only realized that just now too, so that's why you never deleted her access. Lydia's eye twitches. Della's access? I just couldn't be bothered to delete it. Removing an admin account is a huge pain. So why did you give Zoe access then? Same answer as the previous question. Because I'm an adult. When adults can't handle their problems, they dump them on their kids and say, hey, it's your era now. You really are a rotten adult after all. I just think that unlike me, someone's definitely going to save Zoe. I keep people around me with money and contracts, but Della was different. She had lots of friends ever since she was a kid. Sure, some of them just wanted to use her kindness, but there were also others who were drawn to her kindness. True friends, in other words. Zoe's like her. She's an annoying little brat for sure, but she can win the hearts of people. And dolls. Relationships like that can better survive crises. This is why I came to visit you. They left a will behind. I didn't want to give it to you at first, but after things turned out like they did, I changed my mind. As she says this, an audio file arrives in Lydia's inbox. Right, that's a stone off my chest. I think this is the last time we'll be meeting. I'll be leaving Port Mika after this. That's good to hear. I should congratulate you. Any more scores you want to settle? If you've got anything to say, make it quick. If you don't speak up now, you might have to forever hold your peace. Actually, now that you mention it, there is one more thing. I was supposed to have 12 aerial beacons in the air, but one of them hasn't gone online for a long time. Do you know anything about it? Nope, not at all. Never seen it, don't know anything about it, didn't pay attention to it. Fine. Anyway, just help me tell Zoe I'm not helping. Tell her to keep it at a higher altitude. Make sure she memorizes the operation manual and do not lose it. There are over 120 patented technologies on it which haven't been made public yet. If it breaks, do not fix it on your own and absolutely do not let the conglomerate get it. Oh, I see. Sure, no problem. I'll let her know. Basti takes Lydia's contracts and leaves her mansion. This time, she goes through the front door. Inside her study, Lydia stares hard at the audio file on her screen. She spaces out for a very long time. In the end, she hits the play key. A nostalgic voice fills the room, taking her back to a long, long time ago. She's talked and laughed with the owner of that voice before. She's poured out her feelings to that person, but for the most part, they just argued. It seems like they never really understood each other, just like how Lydia still doesn't understand if there was any meaning to Della's death. Did it end up bringing someone salvation? I hope that when I die, it's quick and without fanfare. I don't want people to be sad for me. I don't want people to end up being judged because of me. Lydia always said I was an idealist, and I am. That's hardly a big deal. The sun will rise tomorrow, and will always continue to do so. And I already know that idealists will eventually die, but their ideals never will. How did it go? Did he reply? Are you okay, Big Sis? Did you pick the right frequency? Are the parameters correct? Shut up, I'm working. Okay, we're through. Transmission channel lights up as everyone watches intently. Hello, I'm the commander of the Elmo. Alright, we did it! It's really him, the legendary hero, the legendary commander, the man with the biggest bounty of them all. Just what exactly have you all heard about me? Oh, hydrate? Okay. There, I drank some water. Now I drank some tea. Because my throat's getting scratchy. I didn't mean to rhyme. Probably. Hibiscus tea is so good! Did the bread work? Please tell me the bread worked and I just missed it. No, wait, it wouldn't have worked, would it? It wouldn't have worked because of the what's it called? We lost the power, so it would have disconnected everything. Dang it, hold on. Let me connect it again. Hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. Wait. Dang it, hold on. Hold on. Try again. There. Can I just keep spamming it? There, how much bread? How much bread? Dang it, I misspelled it. No mercy, only bread. Please! No! Big Sis Basti told us all about your heroic deeds. And we've seen the recent news, too. Alright, quiet down all of you. It's time to talk business. Commander, we're the Black Utopia Gang, or Bugs for short. A team of about a dozen people. We're good at data security manipulation. Right now, we have control permissions over an airborne beacon. We're prepared to use it to build a powerful intelligence network. I've already compiled what the bugs can do into a demonstration document. We've just sent it over. Are we qualified to help you? Can we follow you and work with you? Oh, the kids hold their breath. These few seconds will forever be engraved into their memories. Finally, the committer speaks again. I've read the document. The bugs are definitely a very capable organization. Your intelligence network is very comprehensive, and the demonstration document clearly shows that you are geniuses when it comes to networks and communications. However, I must apologize. For safety reasons, I cannot work with you. What? Oh no, are we going to have to spend the rest of our lives turning screws in an electronics plant? Bastian Phelan told us you'd be like that. You really are a tricky and stubborn person. I'm not looking down on you, I simply have my convictions. After this incident, you should already understand, right? The world isn't neatly divided into black and white. Being a so-called hero isn't easy. I understand. In that case, I'm officially declaring that the bugs will be disbanding today. What? Big Sis, why? I also want to officially announce the founding of the Bugs Information Network Atelier. Atelier? Since we're a small startup and nobody has any experience, our prices will be very competitive. Would you happen to be interested in engaging our services? May I see the specific terms and conditions? Of course. Also, due to the dangerous nature of your work, I may send someone over to Fort Mika to meet with you and conduct necessary audits. Will that be alright? We'll prepare ourselves for it. Very well. Now then, Miss Zoe Sable, I'm looking forward to working with you. May we both benefit from this partnership. We did it! We did it! No more screws for us! The bugs hug each other and celebrate. The beautiful picture Basti spent so many years painting in their hearts is now a reality. After hearing this, Phelan slowly emerges from behind the kids. It's just a few steps, but it feels like a long way to her. Master. GRG41. It must have been hard for you all this time. Ah! I tried my best. Well, I didn't know about freedom or anything at first. I know that the only position, the only place I wanted to be has always been by your side. Big Sis Phelan. But after I left you, some things changed. I met Basti and Della and Zoe and the others. I've experienced things I never did when I was in Griffin and when I was with you. Why is it almond? What do you mean? That's an almond milk. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm sure I've changed. I might not be as capable as Basti, but I tried. So can I return to your side again, Master? If that's what you want, I have no reason to refuse. Welcome back, GRG41. Or rather, Phelan. I'll be waiting for you on the Elmo. You did it, Big Sis! It's all settled now. The bugs celebrate in their little room. They toss Zoe up and down happily. Phelan's standing off to the side, but she feels a little lonely. After all, Basti's not with her. So are you two really not coming back yet? Nope. We can't just return empty-handed. The Supreme Leader will think we're useless. We fought hard to disable all those dolls. Why did they take their frames away? Doesn't that mean we wasted our time? Can't be helped. Those frames are evidence for the conflict between Connection and the conglomerate, after all. While you two did cause quite a bit of a mess, things turned out very well in the end. If you come back now, Orud will give you a light punishment. It'll only be a week of slinging fertilizer on the tomato plots. Then I'm definitely not going back. Oh dear. So what do you intend to do next? Where will you get doll frames from? Go on, strategist, tell her. Wait, you want me to do it? Alright then. Actually, we saw a freight job on a trading website. The client is sending a shipment from Port Mika to a distant client. The client is offering barter terms. Once the assignment is finished, the client will pay us in doll frames. You got that from a trading website? That doesn't sound reliable at all. Oh, hold on. Oh no. Chaos, please. So, where will you be getting the trade goods from? We talked about it with Lydia. She's got some electronic scrap on her hands that meets the client's requirements. Since we helped save Port Mika, she was willing to give it to us dirt cheap. What about transportation? Will you be riding a vehicle there? Oh yeah, we need a vehicle. Don't worry, we've got connections in Port Mika. Phelan is bending over as she packs her luggage. As she thinks about how she'll be returning to the Elm on the commander's side, her heart fills with excitement. Something she hasn't felt in a long time. They're the pure emotions of a girl, as though her limitations as a tactical doll didn't exist. They're similar to how she was 10 years ago, but not entirely the same. It's the first time Phelan's felt this way. It's a bittersweet blend of longing and regret that's been brewing for the past decade. The truth is, the only thing separating her from the commander is around 500 kilometers of distance. The luggage and her other things aren't important. There's only one thing she wants to take with her. There it is. She withdraws from under her spotless bed, sits down on the floor, and holds up the only treasure she's ever possessed. It is a Griffin officer's beret from 10 years ago, bearing the scent of the person she and Bassie swore to follow. It was a gift from the commander, although he probably didn't think of it that way. Phelan had insisted on owning something that belonged to the commander, and that little wish had been granted. After the commander left and Griffin was restructured, Phelan was granted a privilege that would be unthinkable for a doll. The only thing she took from Griffin was this beret. Master, I'm coming to see you now. Phelan lovingly nuzzles the beret and carefully sniffs it. She imagines the real commander's warmth and loses herself in a peace and happiness she hasn't felt in 10 years. However, in this moment of blissful serenity, a doubt quietly stirs in her heart. Best, is it really okay for me to go back like this? The scene from the last time she saw her best buddy flashes through her mind. Perfume check, handkerchief check. Darling, your soft and sweet smelling GR Mark 23. Basti is coming. Stop it, you're making me blush. Best, what's the matter, Phelan? Not going to prepare yourself? I'm not like you. I don't even know if Master wants me back. I didn't manage to accomplish anything over the past decade. Who says you didn't? You protected Della's legacy until now, and you also protected Zoe, and I'll only say this once, so listen up, okay? I couldn't have held out this long without you. Apart from Darling, you're the only person that I'll acknowledge. The only friend I can be with. So puff up that flat chest of yours and hold your head up with pride. Sure, my chest is flat, but my frame's still stronger. But is it okay? Can I return to Master's side? Can I really help Master as I am now? Can't answer that question for you. But the fact that you're worrying about things like this is a sign that you've grown, Phelan. I've grown. Phelan closes her eyes. What appears in her mind is a secret. It's a secret that Basti seems to know as well, but one that she's never once asked about. Crab? Oh, you sent me crab? Just what is Della's legacy anyway? At first, Phelan thought that after returning to the commander's side, she could share this secret with the only person she trusted and admired. Is that really the right thing to do? I talked with Lydia, and she said the world of adults is complicated. Sometimes the world needs kids, like Zoe. Or Della. Who knows, Darling might be a kid too. Master isn't a kid. Well, if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with kids. I hate that Darling and I were separated. I'm still holding a grudge at the powers that be over it. I want to cry and wipe away all the years without Darling by my side. But at the same time, I don't want to trade a decade's worth of my memories for a chance to go back to the past. It's weird, right? As dolls, the shape of our neural clouds was decided from the moment we were made. That's why 10 years ago I thought my love for Darling would never change. But after so much time has passed, and after hearing Darling's voice again, I suddenly realized something. I'm so hopelessly in love with him. In fact, I love him even more than I did before. Basti walks up to Phelan and gently squeezes her hand. Her fingers are cold, but they tremble slightly. They convey a warmth that can only be felt with the soul. My dearest friend, I can support you in anything you want to do. I can share anything with you, apart from Darling's love. If you meet an enemy, I'll fight by your side anytime. But the gift I received from Darling, this realization that fills me with hate and love, that is mine and mine alone. Nobody else can understand it, not even myself, from back then. I couldn't tell you the answer even if I wanted to. It would be pointless. It's the same for you too, right? The freedom that Darling gave us isn't meaningless. Thanks to his gift, we aren't the dolls we used to be anymore. The next morning, Phelan is walking alone on the street. She spent all night thinking, but she couldn't come up with an answer. Why do I feel like I shouldn't go back to Master yet? Just what is this feeling that's coiled around her heart? Doesn't she want to jump into Master's embrace so he can pat her head? Also, she's confident that even if she and Bessie pounce on the commander simultaneously, she could muscle her out and monopolize the commander's hawks. Is it because I can't let go of Zoe and the bugs? Zoe's already taken a step forward. Was she and her Aunt Lydia reconciled because of their shared feelings over Della? Although Zoe would probably cry her eyes out if she left, it doesn't mean they'll never see each other again. It doesn't look like the bugs need her that much right now either. Or am I afraid of losing to Basti? In the past, Basti would always step forward with ideas at times like this. Perhaps she's come to rely too much on Basti. Basti's always very reliable during emergencies, and she's always come up with ideas. That's why Phelan became something like Basti's tag-along. Phelan wants to accomplish something. She wants to do something she can flaunt with pride in front of Basti. Perhaps that's the right direction to choose, but it doesn't seem entirely correct either. Phelan knows that her doubts don't come from any other one person, or even from the way the commander treats her. They come from inside her. It's strange. What is this feeling anyway? As she thinks this, she suddenly sees a huge cargo truck coming right for her. Careful, there's someone up ahead! I'm looking for the brakes! Calm down, take your time. Ah, here it is. Come now, steppy step. Zoe! This is Phelan, Doc! The truck sergeant started Phelan. The latter is still distracted, pondering why why Zoe is driving a truck in the first place, and almost ends up getting squashed. In her moment of danger, her unconscious reflexes kick in. They nimbly take her out of the truck's way as it skids several meters from the uncontrolled braking. After that, Phelan's face turns grim as she heads over to the door and pulls it open. We meet again, oh comrade Phelan. What the heck are you guys doing? We were just commissioned to perform a delivery assignment, and we're carrying it out. At first we were worried about where to get a vehicle from, but fortunately Zoe said she could lend us this truck. What a good girl she is. Phelan recognizes this as a truck that the conglomerate henchmen used to kidnap Zoe back then. She must have helped herself to it and brought it home after the uprising. That's not the important thing though. So, why is Zoe driving? We don't know how to drive vehicles like this. Actually, we don't know how to drive, period. But Nixie says she can pilot bipedal combat walkers. Does that mean Zoe knows how to drive cargo trucks? She doesn't even have a license. I've got 200 hours in Y-Zone Truck Simulator. And you had to look for the brake pedal even after all that? No, wait, more importantly, doesn't anyone think there's a problem with having a miner behind the wheel? The interior of the cab is dead silent. However, someone is yelling where Phelan can't hear. I did! I told you there would be a problem! We could have been killed! Betuja, let me out! In any case, it's too dangerous for Zoe. I'll handle it. Phelan removes Zoe from the driver's seat, then climbs in. At last, she's found what she needs to do. Zoe, stay at home and give me directions. I could do that, sure, but since when did you get a license, Big Sis Phelan? I have 500 hours logged in Y-Zone Truck Simulator. Ah, so you're more qualified. What do you mean more qualified? Shut up. Oh, I can't wait for Phelan. That's gonna be great. She doesn't even say shut up. She says shut up. Phelan steps on the gas and everyone is flung into their seats from the acceleration. The truck sways from side to side as it careens down the road. Doesn't seem much more stable than before. So does that mean you're coming with us? Is this a mission from Master? By Master, do you mean the Commander? Of course. We're all working hard for the Commander's ideals. Phelan is great and you love her. She's a little far off, but she will be coming around eventually. Does she want to stay by Master's side? Oh no. She's lying. She's totally into it. Hero's little secret. I miss Helen the Commander every day. So why are you guys going so far away from him? So that's what you wanted to ask, huh? Well, I don't really get it myself. It's more of a feeling than anything. I just want to help the Commander more. I mean, after everything that's happened recently, the heroes realize just how powerless she is. She wants to get stronger so she can protect more of her friends. And I guess it's because the Commander's going to keep running into stronger enemies. When the time comes, the hero needs the confidence that she can protect him. Therefore, she's got to complete more quests and level up. Villain stares blankly at Ishina. The latter meets her gaze confidently. Neither of them hear Fetusia and Sweeper screaming the road, watch the road in the background. I was about to say, shouldn't they be watching the road? That's it. That's her answer. Yep, Master's enemies are going to be really strong. So I've got to become stronger too. I guess that's the answer that belongs to me, the one Basti was talking about. Yes, that's all well and good, but can you please step on the brakes already? I've been stepping on them since just now. Oh wait, I guess not. Is it too late to get off the truck at this point? Commander, save me! Actually, heroes qualify for the rider class. Maybe I should take over? Commander, come look. You got a whole bunch of messages on your terminal. It's over 3,000. There's 3,753 total. This is a bit much. They're all audio files. Commander, were you wiretapping secret military channels or something? No, it's nothing that serious. Mailing, send them over to my earpiece and play them in sequence. Are you sure, Commander? Their total playtime is over 500 hours. Your ears will fall off. It's alright. I'll take my time listening to them. Soon a cheery and optimistic voice speaks through my earpiece. Ding dong, darling, this is the first message I'm leaving for you. I figured it out. As long as I can speak to you every day, it'll be like you're still with me. I spend the whole day with Basti speaking into my ear. Sometimes she talks about various silly encounters, which brings a smile to my face. Other times, there's nothing coherent in them, just weird yelling, animal calls, or mechanical noises. I spend all day listening to them, as though to make up for the time spent not keeping her company. I listen to it as I work, as I eat, and as I shower. An entire day passes and I've gone through several years' worth of messages. As I listen to her emotions shifting through the course of the messages, my heart aches for her waning optimism. I'm so immersed in the life she describes that Mei-Ling has to shout several times before I hear her. Commander, Sakura's returned. Come down so we can welcome her back. Oh, right, Sakura. Quickly remove my earpiece, tidy myself up a little, and then stand by Mei-Ling's side. Door opens and Sakura emerges shyly, just like she did several days ago. Commander, I finally managed to get all my work done. At last. At last I get to see you! A nimble silhouette darts out from behind Sakura and startles everyone. Commander, look out! Where did that come from? Was it from my truck? I can make out the face, while I feel something soft and warm throwing itself into my arms and clinging tightly to me. My skin heats up rapidly as my body recognizes her before my brain can catch up. There she is. It's like hearing an echo. Two identical voices are embracing me, past and present. It grows more and more realistic until it becomes a misty haze around my ears. This is message number 3754. Please allow me to whisper it directly to you. And that's it. All that's left is this little side mission stuff. So all I'll do is just, quickly finish these missions. So I don't have to deal with it later, you know.
了解
There, that gets all of them.
前進私が強かった？あなたの
Dang it, it's gonna run this.
命令を。
聞いてるわ。
Sure.
我慢我慢。
エンジン起動。逃げられる。エンジン起動。
早く命令しなさい。
Dang it.
了解。
Was hoping that the thing would proc.
次の目標を教えてください。
Thanks for the back-to-back ones, man. Thanks for the back-to-back ones, game. That was so nice. That was so appreciated. I'm gonna bite you. That's what I'm gonna do.
手加減の必要は？
This works.
聞いてるわ。我慢我慢。早く命令しなさい。
エンジン起動。
There is no way that thing survived that.
さっさと倒れたらどうだ。エンジン起動。
That range is crazy. Alright.
了解。前進。
There we go.
作戦終了。帰ろっか。
One more. And I think I'm gonna end because my throat is scratchy. And I don't want to screw up my voice for the other days, you know?
次。
聞いてるわ。静かにして。
Nice.
早く命令しなさい。
エンジン起動。さっさと倒れたらどうだ。
前進。
There we go.
前進。当然の勝利ね。
Okay. So all that's left for me to do is just finish the challenge mode on my own. And get all these. Oh, do I not have enough? Yeah, I don't have enough. Okay. Let me do some of these too. There we go. Oh, that's the last one I could do. That gives me 300. Okay. Are these all unlocked? No, they're not. I'll wait for all of them to be unlocked. Let me do these trials. Get them out of the way as well. Before I forget them, because I always end up forgetting those. And losing out on the money. Isn't this... Hold on. Isn't this where she wears an outfit? Find out you're peeping at me. The consequences will all be on you. Okay, I won't peek. Yeah, I was right. The trials really are wild. Alright, I feel much better now. This outfit, haven't I seen this somewhere before? Wasn't it from that time we went on beach vacation? Surprised you still remember. As long as you got a good memory. Anyway, time for trial. Don't do the question marks, alright? I know nothing. Isn't there a way to switch her mode? There we go. It's not my fault. I have no control over this. Looks like I have no control over all this. Oh, dang it. Wow, her AoE is so... Is that more than vectors? I should build Lind. Okay, before I do this, let me go on 1 times. And then I do it. You get to see it. There you go. That was the 1 times speed. Well, time to see Basties. This probably won't be as wild, right? It should be fine. Oh. I'm concerned. Are you ready, Commander? I'm going to test you now. Alright, let's begin. First question, which of these is Bastie's tail? I feel like there was an extra tail there. Number 3. No, wait, wasn't 3 Peritias? Shouldn't there only be 2 in this game so far? Uh-oh. Can't believe you got it wrong. You punished me for guessing wrong. What's to say with the feeling of best? All I know from seeing Jiu play this game is just yeeting landmines everywhere. Why are you dotting as if it's my fault? It's not my fault. The range on these is wild. You say this like I chose for the game to be like this. Bro, what is the range? There's one more enemy. Oh, over there. Oh, it reaches. Barely. Oh, we'll hit. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. What do you mean? I didn't know. How would I have known? Just keep tossing mines. What does this do? There. It's finally over. How was I supposed to know? I guess it was the first tail. And at the second one, I don't know who else it could have been. No, wait, I didn't mean to go again. Ah! We could try to figure it out. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh no, it's this one. The first one, I don't know who's the first one is. Yeah, you're right. It is the second one. Then who's the first one? Because the last one is Paritia. Who's the first one? I don't think we have any other characters with cattails yet. At least in EN servers. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stop there for today. I'm assuming Jiu kind of went back to sleep because she did message me. But I'm assuming she went back to sleep, so she'll be able to watch the VOD though, at least. I know she watches the VOD sometimes. But yeah, I do need to do some stuff. So I do gotta go now. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Tomorrow we'll actually be doing, because we're done with this event. Tomorrow we'll actually be doing some other stuff. Like it'll be mainly like, you know, what's it called? It'll mainly be like other stuff, you know, like variety. That's what I mean. Most likely will be maybe Vintage or Frostpunk, one or the other, because I've really been enjoying both of those games. But yeah, anyway, thank you for stopping by. Good night, see y'all, peace. Let me just do a little quick check here. I'll go raid Orca again because why not? Just playing Tomodachi life. But yeah, good night, see you, peace. Bye.